What's up, y'all? My name is TJ and welcome to our 190E possible drift car build channel. The primary focus will be the 190E that we are building, that is going to be LS swapped, but there's so much work going into that car, so I'm not gonna go too much into it. However, we will be showing content on our daily as well, along with various projects that we'll catch along the line. But I know I haven't posted in a while, and it's because I had to prioritize family first. But we are back and we are in full motion. While I was just like putting family first, we have been going to meets every now and again. So we're just gonna do a quick recap of the past two main meets that we went to last year, and also jump straight into the video, because as you guys can tell from the title, we got a new garage for the 190E. This isn't the 190 behind me, so the 190 is currently in its new home that we will be working out of, and yeah, let's jump into it. What's good, y'all? So we are building another garage. Hopefully we're getting it done end of this week. Well, hopefully. I kind of don't want to put a deadline on it because every time I do, I feel like I don't meet it, sadly. But as you guys can see, we're building another carport. This one's supposed to be stronger. We have metal roofing that's going on. We're also going to be making sidewalls, proper flooring, proper garage door, and back wall as well. As you guys can see, I'm already halfway there with the rib frame already set up. About to put on the roofing, so enjoy this time lapse. Peace. What's up, guys? It is 36 degrees outside. We have a lot of work to do before this thing is finally done. So we can get the bends and all our tools and stuff inside. It's cold, it's windy. We're gonna try to put on the siding, so bear with me. What's up, y'all? We're back. It's another day. The camera died when I was finishing up this side, but as you guys can see, it is fully done. I do need to go back and reinforce some things. However, plan for today is to do this side. It is about 46 degrees outside, and I left work this morning and have not slept since, and it's noon, so let's get this done. All right, y'all, that's kind of it for now. The battery on the camera is dying, so let's cut this short. Put on the left and right side of the carport. This is purely just what I think it should look like. Obviously, it's not the prettiest. We do plan on improving things as time progresses, how to make it more temperature controlled, especially since we're gonna be working in here during the winter. But next, or within the next couple of days, I should say, we're gonna try to get some 2x4s to set a frame for the front door and for the back wall. Have the back wall come down. Then we can work on having a front door. The idea, not fully sure yet, but the idea is to have one big door that can swing open and close, and then when I needed to, have a diamond cut out in the center where I can walk in and walk out. That's just the idea. I don't know what I'm doing, so yeah, stick along. We're gonna just put everything together towards the end. It's a lot. It's cold. It's 1:17 and I haven't slept since yesterday. Peace, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's another day. As you can see, we have some material behind us that we're gonna use to construct our front door and our back wall. I've been trying to figure out what style of door I wanted to put on this thing, because I don't want one big door that has to swing all the way open, nor do I want double doors. I kind of just wanted something that would be out of the way and be beneficial, right? So we're gonna go with a hanger style door. Now, I'm still brainstorming fully how I'm gonna set this thing up. However, I do have a very rough idea in mind. Using a winch at the bottom of the door, we can have it fold up and go back. Yeah, so right now, got a couple hours. It's kind of nice out. We're gonna figure out how to build a frame for the back wall, and yeah, stay tuned. What's up, y'all? So it is another day. As you guys can see, I started mocking up the frame for the back wall. I'm gonna take this piece and move it to the back. However, it would just be easier to just mirror it on the front. So 12 feet across, about 6.5 inches feet down. I'm going to finish framing this up, and then we're gonna see if we have enough time before the rain starts to possibly install it and then start working on the front as well. It's cold outside. I do have a jacket, so I put it down for the time being so I can move more freely. But bear with me with another time lapse. What's up, y'all? As ended in the last little clip, there was freezing rain coming, so we had to cut everything. It rained all yesterday as well, so we couldn't get any work done. We have a couple hours before we have to wrap it all up again. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna take the frame, lay it down, take the PVC we have on the back and cut it to size to fit on the inside of the wooden frame. Hopefully, if we get all 3 to 4 panels cut to size, we'll just nail them down and finally have the back wall up, fingers crossed, and then we can move on to the front. But for the time being, we're just gonna do what we can. All right, cool. What's good, y'all? Hopefully you can hear me well. As y'all can see behind me, our back wall is basically up. So today we're just gonna finish kind of bolting it down. Then we can get started on our front door. For the top triangular piece, we're just gonna leave like that for now and possibly seal off with some plastic. And yeah, it's not a vital piece right now, so we kind of want to get the front door up and running, and then we'll get to fine details. But it is 25 degrees outside, so we're bundled up, but it's still cold. We got gloves on, still cold. So about to go grab a mask from the car that's currently being nice and toasty, and we're gonna get to work. All right. What's up, y'all? As you can see, it's another day. It was 25 degrees the last time I recorded, and the wood wouldn't cut, so we had to pack things up. And it snowed yesterday, so yeah, we're back outside. It's a little bit warmer. Hopefully I'll be able to cut the wood properly, but we're kind of starting to frame our hanger style door, and sort of just troubleshooting as we go along. There's no like precise like measurements on how I plan on doing it. We kind of just want to get it done as soon as possible. During the summertime, we'll probably reinforce certain things and improve on certain designs, but for the time being, we're just going with the flow. So bear with me. It's another time lapse. What's up, y'all? It's another day. It is not too cold outside where I need the crazy big jacket. However, it is cold, but it's warmer. Moral of the story. We're gonna continue trying to mock up our front door. We did run into a hiccup with the last clip that I tried with this car frame that we have here. After going back to the drawing board, I think we're going to change a couple details with the height of the bottom door and the height of the top part of the door being evenly matched. So yeah, bear with me. What's up, y'all? So with the frames cut to shape, you guys can kind of see how I'm gonna have it mounted, how the door is gonna operate. While they clean up, next time we come out here to work, we're gonna put the brackets in between the frames for the door. That way it's more sturdy. Also mount them together properly, and then put on the sides, and that should be about it. Stay tuned. We're gonna keep going. Hi, how are you? As you guys can see, it has snowed and a couple days have passed. I won't lie, it has been snowing at least once every couple of days. It's hard to work outside when it's freezing, and when your garage can see all the way through. Now, as you guys can see, the frame of the front door is properly built. And I don't know if you guys can see it in the top, but we have a functioning garage, right? So I won't lie, I had to do a couple things off camera because there was a lot of bugs that I had to work out and a lot of things that I had to either redesign, fix, or just kept going wrong. But now we have a working garage door that lifts and folds properly. You'll get to see that in a minute. But it's cold. So the boxes behind me are floor tiles for the garage. We have green and we also have black. Not gonna focus too hard on the design now. Further down the line, we'll probably go back and redo it, make it look nice, make it look nice and tidy. Along with our heating unit that will be running, that has a probe to help regulate the temperature on the inside, but you can't regulate the temperature on the inside of something without there being a wall. So as a temporary fix, because we need to redesign the door again, but we'll do that when it gets warmer outside. As a temporary fix, we're gonna take some of this plastic. It's pretty thick. We're gonna line it across the front, possibly across the top. We'll see what I do for that. And then we'll lay down our floor tiles and start turning on our heaters so we can get warm on the inside. So, where are my manners? I forgot to say Happy New Year. I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. I was hoping to get this video out and done by New Year, so January 1st, you guys would get a fresh, brand new video. But something I realized is that when you're starting a project or you're doing something that you have absolutely no business doing, and you're doing it for the first time without any help, any prior knowledge of how to properly do it, you're gonna run into issues. So it's hard to really set a deadline for this. So as I keep saying, stick with me. I kind of just put the plastic on it for now. As I said, it is temporary. I know it looks tacky. I know it's not the prettiest. I know, I get it. I got you. It's temporary, capital T, right? But as I said, we have a functioning door, so let's see. Hopefully it don't fail, because it's been all right since, but let's see how it goes. That's all we are right now. As I said, there are things to change, to improve on, but for clearance wise, I've gotten my car in and out of here. But yeah, next order of business, we're gonna start laying down our floor tiles. I don't know if you guys can see properly, but you got some stuff in the back, or actually, we got a couple stuff in the back that needs to be moved around, so let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? So as you guys can see, there's no snow on the ground, so that means it has been some time. Our garage door is open, which is kind of cool. We will have to change the design due to the fact that I just don't have enough clearance as I would want to. So we have something else in the works, don't worry. The plastic on the front, as I showed in the last clip, was temporary. It made it through the winter. I was able to put the Lexus inside a couple times to keep it out the snow, especially since I work night. But first important piece, we have mics. So I don't know if you guys can hear me as clearly as I think you can, but shout out to Shorty for shout out to my girl for hooking me up with the DJI mic mini setup. The last clip I was supposed to install the floor tiles, right? So we have two different colors and from the same manufacturer, so I assumed they would be able to interlink. Sadly, they cannot. However, one is flexible, other one is more sturdy. We're gonna stick with the sturdy ones, so I ended up buying another 4 boxes. TikTok shop, by the way. These are all from Vivor, along with the shelving unit that you see off to the side. I have another one for the garage. We have a couple hours to burn, so we're gonna try to see if we can install the floor tiles, clean up a bit, put the shelf in, and kind of make things look tidy. All right. Trying to get the ball rolling on this project again, because I know it's been taking long. Everybody's asking me, when am I throwing the motor in? When are they going to see me driving it? I want to give them a deadline, but at the same time, I can't, because I am doing this all from scratch, just from what I think would be the best. So keep rolling with me. Stay tuned. Mic check. All right, y'all. So as you can see, majority of the floor tiles are in. We still have the 12-inch space on the side to do. Think I'm gonna have to wait off to do that until after I redesign and mock up the new frame for the door. But yeah, so far this is it. I'm gonna get a couple bags of sand and kind of like sweep it under. That way the floor is more leveled. Next order of business is definitely going to be to properly seal off this top part, but probably going to do that off screen, just because I know there's going to be a lot of trial and error. But we have a lot of 2x4 around, and we also have a lot of the PVC sheets. So that's all she wrote. Hopefully this video won't be out at the end of the year, because I mean there's a lot to do, but hopefully this video will be out by next month. Fingers crossed, hopefully. But we have a lot of things we need to take care of. Things involving the Benz, but also things involving the Lexus. Hopefully we're gonna be getting a wrap soon and installing a new rear suspension on it. But yeah, I'm tired. Been out here for hours. The sun is gone. I started at 3. It's about 8 o'clock now. So yeah, peace. What's up, y'all? It has been some time since I've recorded. As you can see, sun's out. We ain't wearing no jackets. It is almost summertime. That means we need to start ramping this up. I need to get this video out this week. Today's date is the 17th of May. Oof. We started this back in November. The garage, for the most part, is completely built. We'll get to that in a second. As you guys can see, we have the Benz behind us because we're getting ready to put that into the garage. However, there's something occupying the garage right now. Now, while building the garage and having everything prepped and set up, check out That Boosted 2G on IG and YouTube as well. That's my cousin. But while we were getting the garage built and gathering supplies and items for the Benz project, we did something to the daily that basically made the daily less of a daily. But ooh, looks good. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say nothing more. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you guys have seen the Lexus. We are now on bags and it is wrapped green. We have a carbon fiber duck bill on the back. We do have a front lip coming and eventually rims, side skirts, the works. However, our attention needs to be put back on the LS build. So you guys saw the car. You guys saw me installing every other thing for the garage. Let's take a look though, because now we have wiring ran through. That means we have lights, we have outlets on both sides. We now have charging stations, space for the seats, tools, our shelves, and yeah, garage is basically done. The only thing that we need to still modify is the door, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, time to put the Benz in its home. And as always, stick with me. Now that we have the Benz in its proper home, I'm going to say that is it for this video. It is a long time coming, a lot of building, just putting things together, the floor, the roof, the sides, the frame, everything that's in this garage so far. Last year, we were supposed to paint the interior of the car and like finish stripping the wiring, rerouting the entire car. However, because of personal matters, I had to like just drop all the car stuff for the time being. But now that we're getting back into the flow of things, I definitely expect to like be ramping through it. So hopefully this video is out. It shouldn't take me too long to finish the rest of this. But yeah. Next, I think we're gonna take off the doors so we don't have to constantly keep opening doors. Though we have space all around the car, I still think we're gonna remove the doors just so it's just easier to access the interior. But yeah, we did cut out a rust hole that was in the passenger side floor panel. We do need to weld in a new piece before we can start painting the interior. But yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. But so many people right now are starting their projects and or finishing their projects or just inspiring me to continue and get back into it fully. So hopefully we are able to deliver. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys watched so far, I appreciate you so much. Shout out CT Block Bullies, Car Crew I'm in. Check them out on IG. You can also check me out on IG as well, T Builds, or my personal, that go to TJ. Yeah, thanks for watching.